All right. So for us to return to play, there's a couple protocols that we need to go through. I'm going to focus on the player protocols. So if you go to our website at riverlakerfc.com on the return to play page, you'll see everything you need to know. First up, you got to have that conversation with your family, your friends, whoever's in your current close contact groups, and understand what your risks are and decide whether or not you're ready and willing to play. So there's a thing on the website in terms of what the at-risk populations are. So you got to understand that before you make your decision. Just understand there's other people making their own decisions. So after I go through this, we'll have a little conversation about that. You got to register with the club. So the link's there on the site. It's all set up, so you should be able to do it. If you have any problems, contact Callie. She'll be able to sort it out. Finally, before we start, you have to sign the indemnification waiver. So it's basically a waiver. So read through it. Essentially, the club can't take responsibility, nor can Rugby Nova Scotia, nor Rugby Canada for if somebody catches COVID or some other infectious disease. We're going to do everything we can to mitigate all the risks, but you're going to have to waive your right to sue us. So that's just part of the process. In terms of on practice day, what you're going to do is make sure you're ready to roll. So there's a little graphic. I'll scroll down to real quick. So you want to make sure that you've arrived ready to go. So you're going to have all your kit on. So no getting changed at the field, just your cleats. Make sure you have your own water. So there's no sharing of water. There won't be any water supplied by the club, and you can't share with your teammates. So you have to have your own water, and make sure you bring enough because these are hot days. So it's really about being self-sufficient. And then you got to be honest about the next part, which is before you show up, you need to fill out the screen slash attestation slash waiver. So basically, it's a screener of, hey, if you haven't had any symptoms, so you have to just log that. It's really easy. The link is on the website, and you can just bookmark that on your phone or whatever. And it's simple. It's just a Google form, and you'll submit that. You have to submit that the day of the practice. So as long as you've done that, then we'll use that for tracking in case there's an outbreak or a positive test. In terms of the practices, we're going to do our best to make sure that all the equipment is sanitized, but we're not going to do ours. We're going to make sure it's all sanitized before and after, and it's going to be kept within certain groups. So right now we're allowed to be in groups up to 10 in close contact. So if the rules are similar to the social groups. So what we want to do is try to make sure, A, that those are consistent with your external social group. So if you're already living with somebody or you've already had somebody in your close contact group, then let us know so that we can group you guys together already. That'll help to reduce the risk a lot. You need to make sure that until you're into the training mode that you're respecting social distancing. So that's 6 feet, or I believe it's 1 Tommy. So we're going to stay 1 Tommy away from each other. And then we're going to have hand sanitizer there. So you sanitize your hands before you arrive. You're going to sanitize your hands when you leave, and also before you have your water break. So if you're over for a water break, you're going to you use the hand sanitizer before you have to drink your water. After practice, you can't stick around. We got to move on. And then we're going to make sure that all the balls and equipment are kept separate to your group, so that they're not shared between groups. And there's not going to be any use of scrum machines or ruck pads at this time.